Good morning, students. Today we are going to start part 3 of water. In this chapter till now we studied about water, different types of forms, ocean, rivers, waves, etc. So today we are going to start the new topic of this chapter, tides. What are tides? Right? The rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water twice in a day is called a tide. Means within 24 hours, the water level once in a day comes up and once in a day comes down. So this is called tide. See, why does it happen? There are two types of tides. High tide and low tide. High tide is also known as spring tide and low tide is known as neap tide. Now we'll discuss that why does it happen. In high tide, the sea water covers most of the areas of shore. For example, this is the seashore, clear? And this is the ocean. This is ocean. This is water, ocean water. Clear? Water surface, ocean. During the high tide, water comes and covers most of the area of shore, like this. Clear? This is high tide, means water level comes up. In the waves, water is stagnant, but the surface of water is coming up and down, like this. But in tides, water level comes up like this and goes down. So in spring tide and high tide, water covers the highest level of the shore areas, and during the low tide, water goes far from the shore, like this, in this way. So this area remains without water during the low tides. Why does it happen? Right? Why high tides come? Why low tides come? So we will study about this. First of all, we have to understand that what kind of tides are there. We have understood, but why does it happen? Due to gravitational force or pull. Gravitational pull. You know that each and every object in the space has its gravity. For example, Earth has its gravity, due to which if I leave this marker, it goes down like this. So this is only due to gravity of Earth. There is gravitational force in the Earth. In the same way, Earth is taking round in a particular orbit, right, around the Sun, due to the gravitational force of Sun and other objects in the space. In the same way, Moon also has the gravitational force, Sun also has the gravitational force. So due to gravitational force, tides and the high tide and low tides occur. So let's understand why does it happen. Now let's understand first high tide or spring tide. Why does it happen? Due to the gravitational force. Suppose this is Sun and this is Earth and this is Moon. When Moon, Earth and Sun are in the same line, it means that is due to the gravitational force, like this, it causes spring tide. Why? Because in this situation, Moon and Earth both use their gravitational pull, due to which the area of Earth gets towards the Moon and Sun, because Earth is made up of rocks, right? So the lithosphere or the land part of Earth is not affected due to the gravitational force of moon and earth, right? Moon and sun. But the water area, because on the total area of earth 71% part of the total area is covered by water. So that area means water is in liquid form, so it can be affected due to the pull, right? It can be pulled by gravitational force of moon and sun. So in this way, this area only water area, so water on this area will be pulled by moon and sun. So in this way, the most of the part of the earth are affected on the water surfaces. So water level comes up, so this is called high tides or spring tides. In another way, sometimes sun, moon, here moon, if moon comes on this side, so another means once again sun, moon and earth are in same line. So the gravitation force of moon and sun both of are in one side, so they will pull the water of earth, so water level will come up, understand? So in this way, this is spring tide or high tide. Clear? This is about high tide, and now we will study about low tide or neap tide. So in this way, we have studied about high tides or spring tides, while the new moon or full moon, in that situation moon, earth and sun are in the same line, and in this way the high tides comes, means water level comes up due to the gravitational force of moon and sun. But in this situation, neap tide means low tide, it is also known as low tide. The ocean waters get drawn in diagonally opposite directions by the sun and moon. In this way, this causes the neap tide or low tide. How? For example, earth is means the area of earth is pulled up by two different forces, moon and sun, from the different directions, and we can say that diagonally opposite directions. So in this way, both of the force works, right? Both of the force works, and the effect is less. Clear? So water comes up, but not like in high tides. It comes up at low level, so it is known as low tide or neap tides, like this, in this way, little bit in this direction, little bit in this directions. Because why? Because the amount of water is same, the amount of water does not increase. Clear? So the water on the earth is in the same amount. So if one object is pulling the water from one side, another object is pulling from another side, so the water will be divided. Clear? So little bit water will be coming up on one direction and on another direction. So in this way, half of the part of earth, like this, if this part is towards moon, towards sun, so the water will be come up in this side and again in another side. So when moon is in first quarter and when moon is in third quarter, so in that situation the water comes up at low level. So in this way we can understand, this is the shore region area and this is ocean. So the water level will not be coming up high, like in the high tide the water will be there in that situation also, right? But during the low tide water will not be high, clear, like high tides. So this is called neap tide or low tide. So dear students, we have understood till now high tides and low tides. There are two kinds of tides, means within 24 hours once water comes up, right, and once water goes down. So this is low tide and high tides. So we have understood due to tides are only due to the gravitational forces of moon and sun. Now we'll study about advantages of tides. Now what are the advantages of tides? These are the advantages of tides. First is high tides help in navigation. How? Because during the high tides water comes over the shore areas, and it helps the ships to reach on the shores, right? So for example, with this diagram again we'll see, this is the ocean and this is a ship, right, on water. So this ship will reach to the shore area during the high tide. Water will carry this ship here, but if there is no tide or that is low tide, the ship will be remain in the ocean, will not be reached here in this area. So high tides help in navigation easily, and ships can easily reach to the shores. After that, help in fishing, because during the high tides the fishes of oceans will come with the water on the shore area, and it will be better for fishermen to catch the fishes. After that, also helps in generation of electricity, right? It generates the electricity during the high tides and low tides, because the floodgates are made over the shore area, and after that during the high tides water is captured in the gates, and after that when it is low tides then gates are opened, and at the lower side turbines are moved due to the speed of water, and due to the help with the help of generator the electricity is generated due to the tides. Clear? So in this way tides are very useful. Clear? They help in navigation, they also help in fishing and in the generation of electricity. So dear students, this was the topic of tides. In the next video we will discuss about the next topic of the chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.